Hey guys, Alex W. Leith here, Magnetic Repellent. You coming in here, like, subscribe, share, but please leave comments. I love your feedback. I love to respond to as many comments as I can. So a 15-year-old mentally ill boy weighs about 270 pounds, according to his mother, wrecked her entire home, okay? And someone she trusted, she said she trusted, released it on social media, TikTok, Instagram, whatever. So she had to address this. Okay, so I'm going to talk about this a little bit as you guys come into the room, come into this video, and I'll be back at you in about 30 seconds.
You are now watching the Magnetic Repellent Show.
So there was a story trending this week, a woman who was going through her home and she had her phone recording her home totally trashed. And when I say trashed, it's like a tornado went through there. I mean, her countertops were broken. I'm not sure if they were Formica, granite, I'm not sure, but they were broken off at the edges. The carpet was destroyed. The big screen TVs were cracked. The one on the walls were cracked. There were holes in doors. I mean, this place was totally trashed. Okay, and on social media, the headline read, "Mother takes her son's phone," and this was his response. Okay, now of course those are buzz things. Everybody's like, over a phone? What kind of mother is she? And this, that, and the third, and everybody starts to jump on the mother. So of course she had to respond to that, and she did. And her response was, first and foremost, when she did the video, someone she trusted got hold of the video and put it out to social media. So that's paramount. We got to watch the people that we're around. Everybody living right now for social media fame, for clicks, for likes, at your expense. If this is somebody she trusted, I'm assuming she knew them for a long while, and they put her business out in the street. So we really got to watch who we're around, who we're calling friends, who we're trusting. Because trust is earned, it's not given. And it's only earned over time. And a long time, because it takes a long time to build trust and a half a minute to destroy it. Okay, and trust, one thing about trust, whether it's a friendship or marriage, whatever, it's not impossible to get trust back, but it's almost as close as impossible as you can get. Because once you break somebody's trust like that stuff sits in their hearts forever. They can never look at you the same, even if you forgive them. Okay, even if you're the one, if you're the perpetrator of breaking the trust, they're always going to look at you sideways, even if they forgive you, and still want to be around you for whatever the reason, because you may be a brother or something, all right, or a sister, or a mother, or a cousin. So they may hang around you and forgive you for it, but they'll never quite trust you the same ever again. You know, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. That's how that goes. So the mother responded to the video, and she said that her 15-year-old mentally ill son, okay, 270 pounds, 6 feet tall. This is a big boy for 15. Okay, and mentally ill. And as we all know, mentally ill people tend to be extremely strong. Okay, so on top of the fact that he's a big boy, that's like having a Hulk in the house to a mother. Okay, so my first question is, where's his father? Okay, where's her help? Not that they have to be together. I could care less about that. Is there a man in his life to help her with this monumental task of dealing with this mentally ill giant? Because her being by herself in the house with this behemoth, she could have been hurt. She could have been killed if her son is mentally ill. And I'm sure it hurts. I'm positive it hurts her that she has a mentally ill son that's going through these changes, that's putting her through these changes. But that's her child. She loves him. So where's the father? Where's her backup? Okay, where's the family at? Okay, so that's the first thing. The second thing is, what kind of help is she getting him? Or have she been getting him over the years? Okay, because I'm gonna tell you this, and this is serious business here. A lot of times when we have a disabled person home, mentally ill, physically disabled, or whatever, we get SSI or SSDI, whatever you want to call it, Social Security Disability Income, Social Security Income, so forth, for that person's handicap, for that person's disability. And we need that money because we have to live and pay bills. You know, real life still goes on. Whether the person's mentally ill, physically ill, the real world doesn't care. You care, you love them, but the real world doesn't care. So you got to do what you have to do for survival, to live, okay? So a lot of people keep mentally ill people home in their household, whether they can handle it or not, because they need the financial help. I've seen this with my own eyes. I know people who personally have done this. Okay, knowing they need the help, they should probably have the person, you know, institutionalized, locked away, getting help on a daily basis, whatever the case is. But if they do that, then the institution to wherever the loved one is locked away will get the money every month. And as we know, sometimes these institutions don't always do the right things with the money. Okay, they're putting it in their pockets. They're not tending to your loved one like they should. They're doing all kind of nefarious things with the money. It's just a lot that goes on, and I'm not trying to insult the fact that the people out here who are true professionals, who do the right thing, okay? But one bad apple. Let's just be honest about that. There's some bad apples out there, okay? So if you're a true professional in this industry, but you deal with mentally ill, physically ill, and you're dedicated, keep doing your thing. But just also understand that there's some bad apples in your profession, as with all professions. There's always bad apples. And they shouldn't be an indictment on you doing your job correctly. You keep doing the right thing. Okay? I have a train going by out here. I'm on the back deck of my house, and this train always going by, freight trains honking the horns. Bomb, bomb. It's crazy. But you keep doing the right thing. Okay? But a single mother or a single parent dealing with this, they need that money for their household. They need that money to pay their rents, you know, to eat with, to keep the lights on, to keep the internet on, because now internet is a necessity. It is no longer a luxury. It is a necessity. People conduct business from home. They work from home. They got to fill out applications and documents. And the internet now is a necessity. It's no longer a luxury. Cable television, that's a luxury, not the internet. Okay? So she probably needs that money to take care of the household and don't want to have her son institutionalized for those reasons. Okay, she didn't get into all that. So this is just my opinion and my assessment of what she said. And keeping a child of that size, who is that mentally ill, at home with her, and she's a little woman by herself, there's some real reasons behind that. Because every state and city, you know, got resources for just this kind of thing. But again, the question remains, if I put them in an institution, they stop the money from coming to me. I can't live. I rely on that income. Okay? And when the money goes to the institution, are they going to do the right thing with it? Are they going to care for my loved one as I would care for my loved one? So those questions are valid questions. Okay? But I'm not sure what to suggest to this woman. But I would say to her, I would not feel safe with him. You're going to have to do something to keep yourself safe. Because if you're in there asleep or whatever the situation is and he decides to go off, your life is literally in danger. This kid is a giant compared to you. And when he's already mentally ill and he becomes violent, you're really, really in danger. Okay? So some decisions have to be made. And you have to speak to some professionals regarding that. I know money may be an issue. It may or may not, I'm assuming. But I'm thinking that money is an issue because you probably get benefits and everything for him that helps the household. And you love your child. You know, you want the best for him. You want to be near him. But sometimes the best means he has to be put in an institution, if only for a temporary amount of time. Maybe you've done that already and brought him back home or whatever. I'm not sure. I don't have enough information. So I'm just going off the cuff here. So if you come across my video, don't say, he don't know what he's talking about. This magnetic repelling guy need to mind his own business. You know, I'm not doing that. I'm giving you some alternatives. I'm telling you that I understand, and we should understand what you're going through and find ways to get you some help. Talk to people talk to your resources, you know, do some searches, some Google searches, whatever. But I'm more concerned with your safety. More concerned with your safety. All right. So you have to get that figured out. You guys like, subscribe, share on this video, leave comments. Let's have a discussion about this, because maybe you know somebody who has a mentally ill relative or what have you, and they're going through the same type of thing or facing the same type of thing. And it's like, what do you do? What do you do? You know, and as I like to say, you know, if you are of service to no one, you are a disservice to everyone. We are all here to serve somebody, some people, some cause, something. We're all servants on this planet. You know, the great Muhammad Ali said, service is the rent we pay for the right to live on this planet. Magnetic repellent. And I'm out.